When you think about finding a home in Texas, what is the one thing you're most afraid of? Is it not knowing where to start? Is it trusting the wrong person? Is it wondering if this is even possible for you? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, I'm going to answer all three of these fears. And I'm going to tell you something about my business that most realtors will never say out loud. My name is Simmons, and this is my real story. Stay tuned and hold on. And somewhere in this video, I'm going to tell you what my company name actually stands for, because it's not what you think it is. And once you hear it, you will never forget it. But first, let me tell you where I come from. I was born in Ghana, West Africa. Came to America in a jet, my parents always told me, at 9 months old, landed in New Jersey, and my African parents, they made absolutely sure I never forgot where I came from. Every single day of my childhood was a reminder. If you're African, you know. And as an adult, I was surrounded by Caribbean culture, the food, the music, the people, and I absorbed it all. And my older sister took one look at me and made a decision. She decided I was Afro-Caribbean. Not African, Afro-Caribbean. I'm Ghanaian, full stop. But my older sister, she does not care. And she saw me eating food, picking up the slang, living in the culture, and she made it her ruling. Case closed, no appeals. So here I am, Ghana by birth, Jersey by upbringing, Afro-Caribbean according to my older sister, and then I got married. Everything changed. Here's the honest truth about how I got into real estate. It was not a grand calling at first. No, it wasn't. My husband, Phil, and I wanted to build a real estate investment portfolio together, and it just made sense. It was strategic. And I said, before we invest our money, I need to understand the industry from the inside out. So I got my license. It was that simple. And then something happened. I fell in love with it. Not with the transaction, not with the numbers, but with knowing that a family sitting at the closing table or a business person buying an investment property is not just signing documents, they're breaking something. A generational curse that said we don't own, we rent. A generational limit that said wealth is not for people like us. A cycle that has been running in their bloodline for decades. And this day, this moment, it stops. That is what I fell in love with. Not the home, the legacy being built inside it, the generational wealth being created, the children who will grow up knowing their family owns something. And then I realized this was never my idea. What I thought was business strategy was actually a divine assignment. Real estate became a ministry. Helping families find a home became my calling. And I did not see that coming at all. From New Jersey, I was always in New York. Brooklyn had my whole heart. Then I got married, Maryland called us. Then God said, Texas, louder. And of course, we had to pray about it. We did not just pack up and go. We sought God on it. We waited on him, and what happened? And then it happened, like butter, smooth. That is how you know it was him. When something that big moves that easy, this is not luck. This is God ordering your steps. Now, my husband, Phil, he had been in IT and media since high school. Presentation, production, technology, that is his language. When we came to Texas and God pulled me into real estate, we looked at each other and said, we have everything we need to build something real. I handle operations, everything runs through me. Phil handles production, everything looks and sounds right because of him. And together we built Get Real Media Co. Because when you're building something with purpose, the story has to be told the right way. 2 companies, 1 vision, 1 marriage, 1 mission. And now, I promise to tell you what Domivine Realty means. Domivine is 2 words, fused into one. Domivine, authority, ownership, the power to steward what God has placed in your hands. Now, real estate is one of the most powerful vehicles, if you did not know, for generational wealth and dominion that exists on this earth and divine. Spirit-led, purpose-driven, guided by something greater than you and me, strategy alone. Every family, every business owner, we help find a home, a business transaction, a business place that's touched by divine direction. Dominion plus divine, Domivine, that is not a brand name. That is a covenant, okay? So now you know who you're dealing with. A Ghanaian Jersey girl, Afro-Caribbean according to my older sister, Brooklyn raised partially, Maryland made, Texas called. A wife building a legacy with her husband. A realtor who got into this for one reason and stayed for a completely different one. And someone who believes deeply that a home God has for your family already exists. Let's get that for you. We just have to find it together. I specialize in new construction, land, relocation, domestic and international. I hold my CIPS designation as a certified international property specialist. Whether you're moving from anywhere in the world, I've got you. I got your back. Drop a comment below and tell me where you're moving from. Send me a DM. Click the link in the description. Let's have a real conversation. Building legacy, one home, one business at a time.